Mwenyezi Mungu neema katika maisha yenu. This is a memorandum. Dear graduates, in the halls of this university you've shined, the minds of the future, so bright and so bold. May your thirst for knowledge never to grow old. The lectures and classes you have practiced, a symphony of thoughts. The lectures and classes you've practiced in good terms. The professors guiding you with their expertise. The cuts and difficult dramatic exams, a heaven where you've taken your flight. The friendships you've made, a bond so strong and true. Together we've learned as we grow and pursue. The memories you created, a treasure to hold. The university years, a time to be told. The challenges you faced, you've conquered with grace. Your determination, a beacon of light in this place. The knowledge you've gained, a treasure to hold. This university years, a gift profound. In life, great tapestry where dreams unfold. I send my wishes to a soul so bright. May your thirst for knowledge never to grow old, and all your efforts never be in vain. May your path be paved with success, and every venture you endeavor embark, and all the adventure endeavor bring you abundant gain. The world awaits your talents, gifts, and flair. At every door, may wide doors open wide. Opportunities abundant everywhere as you with passion journey far and wide. My wish for you, dear friend, is crystal clear. A prosperous career devoid of fear. That is my memorandum. A memo from the bottom of my heart. A memo to all KARATINA University graduates. Till we meet again in the field of success. I read pleasure.
There comes Mwomboko dancers. You can never leave Mount Kenya without a feel of Mwomboko. Karibu sana Mwomboko Dancers, a youthful group. Karibuni.
KARATINA University graduation. Narere twetwa kinyira tugikora ruto aingĩ kumahoge mwanya makĩhumba thũmbĩ ciao kumahoge twĩ hamwe na atongoria mwanya mwanya tũkenerere. School of Nursing. Wĩra ũyũ mwega ũrutĩkĩte rungu rwa Professor Gĩtonga, manyitanĩire na gĩcaga nĩtwacokia ngatho nĩ wega. Ĩni mere na kuna tũkene tũkũngũĩra na bisi witũ nĩ arũgũrĩ. Haya mekuna eni Mwomboko tihinya kinya ũguo we Professor tũkenerere gĩthomo. Haya kinya ũguo we mũgeni tũkenerere gĩthomo. Officially, KARATINA University. Any. Hiya! Hiya!
There is mentorship. You heard the Vice Chancellor is a very good mentor. So traditionally to mentoring the young ones to pick up the Momboko. At this juncture, allow me to invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic Research and Student Affairs, Professor Helen Kamuri, to invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Linus Mudhuri Getonga, so that we can make progress with the graduation. Thank you.
Conferred on me by KARATINA University Statute 40, paragraph 5, I plan to do that. I would like to recognize a few of our guests. Madam P.S., Ministry of Education, State Department of TVET, Dr. Esther Moria. I would like to recognize Mr. Charles Obiero once more, Director, Ministry of Education. Honorable Mary who also is the chair of Education Committee in Parliament, and also in this function wears another hat as a parent of a graduate and others who will be graduating in due course. Old colleague from Jomo Kenyatta University, Professor Kaberia, Vice Chancellor, Multimedia University. I would like to recognize my sister, newly appointed with me from Machakos University, Professor Joyce Agaro. That's my brother and neighbor and somebody with whom we have been appointed in the same season, Professor Mushiri, Vice Chancellor, Dedan Kimathi University. And I would like to recognize my old friend and old colleague, Professor Kamau Ngamau, Vice Chancellor, Cooperative University. I would also like to recognize Deputy Vice Chancellors who are here, our guests. My old friend, colleague of many years, Professor Anne Muigai, Deputy Vice Chancellor, National Defense College. I would like to recognize Professor Francis Walwa, DVC, Southeastern Kenya University. I would like to recognize Professor Charles Omwadho, DVC, Kirinyaga University. I'm not sure whether there is any other VC or DVC. There is Professor Misheni from Tomboya University, Deputy Vice Chancellor representing the Vice Chancellor. Any other Vice Chancellor, DVC that Professor from Jaramogi University representing the Vice Chancellor, and Professor Veronica representing Vice Chancellor, Tharaka University. I would like not to leave out any other VC, DVC. Dr. Ocharo representing the VC, Professor Ocharo representing Vice Chancellor, Embu University. Thank you. I would also like to recognize Honorable MCA for this area, Honorable Kabingu. We recognize you, Mheshimiwa. I recognize our old friend, old colleague, somebody who never misses this function because it is close to his heart. DN, Mr. DN. Mr. DN Jeroge was the first registrar of this university, a great friend here. I would also like to recognize John Joroge from Kenya Forestry Service. And Bishop William, who has become the bishop of this university. Bishop. We recognize you, Bishop. I also would like to recognize Mr. Mutembe Kigige, Principal, Meru University National Polytechnic. Thank you. I would like to recognize Mr. Samuel Mugesha, Deputy Principal, Nyeri National Polytechnic. And I would also like to recognize Dr. Patrick Gadondu, CEO, BIMAS Kenya. Agnes Mugi, CEO, Jamii Hospital, our main health service provider. Patrick Kuria from Omega Gardens. Dr. Maragu Jogu from Widow Trust. I would like to recognize Patrick Batia from Impacts Business Solutions. I would like to recognize John Wainaina from Cooperative Bank. I would also like to recognize Ruth and Daniel Kinoti. Maybe you can start a little. When I was addressing first years, I indicated that it's good to form long life relationships. 40 years ago, I met my brother at Nyeri High, and we have continued up to this day. Thank you, Dr. and Ruth. I would like to recognize all other guests, even if I have not read your name here, please feel most welcome. I now make a short speech after declaring this congregation duly constituted. The Chancellor, Mr. Chancellor, sir, our PS, State Corporation, Minister of Education, TVET, in charge of TVET, the Chairman of Council, other Council members, colleagues, Vice Chancellors, Deputy Vice Chancellors, and the representatives of the national and county government, members of clergy, invited guests, graduates, parents and guardians, staff members, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2023, I welcome you all to KARATINA University in a very warm way on a day that is not very cold and blessed with rains. Today we mark a momentous occasion in the history of our esteemed institution as we gather here to celebrate not only the achievements of our graduating students, but also to inaugurate a leadership new era. It is an honor and delight to stand before you today. Mr. Chancellor, sir, this is a unique day for me as a person, having joined this university in 2011 as a deputy principal and grown with the institution to the position for which I have been inaugurated today after a rigorous exercise. I've taken up the position of VC with great pleasure and profound sense of responsibility, and I am deeply honored to have been chosen for this esteemed position, and I am eager to contribute to the continued growth and success. I am acutely aware of the rich history, academic excellence, and the vibrant community that defines KARATINA University. The legacy of this institution, rooted in a commitment to knowledge, research, and community engagement, is one that I hold in high regard. I am excited about the prospect of leading KARATINA University into the next chapter of its illustrious journey. As is common with new appointments, I am fully aware of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, and I approach them with a sense of optimism and determination. I look forward to working collaboratively with the faculty, staff, students, community, and diverse stakeholders to ensure that the university remains at the forefront of academic excellence and contributes meaningfully to the society. Together, we will navigate the evolving landscape of higher education, embrace innovation, and foster an environment that nurtures the intellectual and personal growth for us all. I thank you for trusting me, and I am excited about this journey ahead, as well as committed to serving KARATINA University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, today we present making 15 PhDs and 12 masters. In a special way, we recognize the School of Nursing that is graduating the first lot of their 20 students for the first time. We are proud of this milestone, given the level of investment done in developing our health sciences. I am convinced that our students are well prepared for the job market, given the rigorous training you have gone through, from lecture rooms to practicals and field attachments. KARATINA University graduates are fit for the present and well positioned for the fast-changing world for Kenya and the world at large. To all the graduates, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you. Your journey at KARATINA University has been marked by hard work, determination, and commitment to excellence. Each of you has demonstrated the qualities that define a true scholar: resilience, intellectual curiosity, and a thirst for knowledge. Today, as you stand on the threshold of this new beginning, remember that your education is not just a degree, but a foundation upon which you will build a future of impact and significance. Mr. Chancellor, sir, this year, the university admitted the largest number of first-year students, 3,320 number. We expect the numbers to keep rising, given the shift in government policy on placement of new students. The significant increase in the number of first-year students admitted to our university this year is not just a numerical milestone, but a testament to the growing demand for quality education. Embracing this surge in enrollment brings forth a myriad of benefits for both the institution and the broader community, providing students with exposure to a variety of perspectives and experiences. Furthermore, talent and facilitating more extensive research initiatives. With regard to the team, so as to offer more programs in ODEL, as we automate through a one-week training on productivity, the use of public funds, resulting in increased customer satisfaction, public trust, and accountability, for which we are very proud. Our intention is to scale up capacity building for all staff to address the skills gaps identified in our surveys. This, along with the planned review of our scheme of service and other HR instruments, will ensure that we have a motivated workforce capable of transforming this institution. We have commenced aligning our strategic plan with the government priorities as guided by the 5th generation guidelines. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I am convinced that the university is about people, the students, the members of staff, and the community. We must therefore reorient our strategic priorities so as to inspire staff and at the same time offer solutions to the community. We have already begun this by setting out teams in support of our neighboring schools and training of small-scale business people in SMEs. While I believe we have contributed immensely to the social and economic transformation of this area evidently, I have challenged all the departments in the university, teaching and non-teaching, to propose additional interventions that we can partner with our community. Our academic staff are encouraged to immerse in the community, identify problems in the community and all challenges, come up with well-researched and reasoned interventions which would be taken back to the community. We believe we can provide solutions informed by research that gives hope and faith to the Kenyan society. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the university recognizes the value of collaborations and linkages through which networks with other universities are formed to advance our academic and research agenda. In May this year, we held a successful international conference on climate change, and we will continue to grow in that area. In August, we received further support from Academic Without Borders to develop our internationalization strategy. We intend to intensify writing of fundable proposals through enhanced training, as well as by working with peer institutions, our sister institutions that have succeeded in this area. In the coming days, we intend to repurpose, especially the School of Natural Resources and that of Agriculture and Biotechnology, to be the lead in supporting the government initiatives of environment and climate change, as well as agricultural transformation of our country. This will be part of our contribution to bottom-up economic transformation agenda. Mr. Chancellor, sir, as I conclude, I wish to thank stakeholders who have supported us greatly and without whom our work would have been more challenging. We thank the Ministry of Education, the National Treasury, parents and guardians of our graduates before us today. I also wish to thank the Council for their invaluable foresight and guidance in the governance of KARATINA University. I thank the wonderful staff, and our staff, you know what I mean by that from the bottom of my heart, who have made sacrifices that have brought KARATINA University this far. I have made an undertaking to continuously engage with the students and staff through the unions so as to find effective ways of addressing their issues and to make them feel valued and dignified. Finally, may I reiterate our appreciation to our partners, both individuals and corporate bodies that have joined us today or sent their messages of goodwill. We appreciate you all. May God bless you all. God bless KARATINA University. Thank you. And in the absence of the Chairman of Council, by virtue of the Chairman of Council being the Chancellor for this occasion, I will now call Mr. Nicholas Geshe to stand in for the Chairman of Council and read the speech of the Chairman of Council in a representative capacity. Mr. Geshe is the chair at the moment of the Academic and Enterprise Development Committee of the Senate. Mr. Geshe.
Representative of the Cabinet Secretary for Education, the PS, and Dr. Esther, who is present with us, members of the KARATINA University Council, chairpersons, and the council members from all other universities present, the Vice Chancellor, KARATINA University, Professor Linus M. Gitonga, Vice Chancellors of other universities present, Deputy Vice Chancellors, representatives of the national and the county governments present, the clergy present, invited guests, graduates, parents and guardians, staff members, students, ladies and gentlemen. And the inauguration of the second Vice Chancellor, Professor Linus M. Gitonga. In a special are the reason for this day. Mr. Chancellor, sir, with respect to the inauguration of I confirm that the University Council began the process of recruiting the senior management in February 2023 by conducting interviews and made their request. Gitonga ranked first, and the council had a very easy time. Gitonga ranked first, and the council had a very easy time in making the appointment. Prior to this confirmation, the council had appointed. He has served in this capacity for 2 terms, totaling 10 years. During the short period he acted as VC, we witnessed his good mobilization and organizational skills, and indeed, under his leadership, the university is ready to take off. As council, therefore, we are convinced that Professor Gitonga has the requisite experience and capacity to lead this university. I assure him of our full support. Mr. Chancellor, sir, to Professor Linus Gitonga, you are taking over leadership at a time when universities are experiencing huge challenges. These include inadequate funding, increased cost of living, and complicated social issues affecting the young students. Students are struggling with mental health, social inequality, and a lack of academic preparedness, some of which are associated with a flawed social support system. Members of staff are equally not spared by the harsh economic times. The university, therefore, requires a visionary leader who will inspire confidence and hope, as well as motivate people to make them feel aligned and connected to common institutional objectives. You will also be expected to prepare the university to receive students undertaking the competency-based curriculum, given the first lot will join university in 2028. Finally, I urge you to maintain prudence in financial management, as you demonstrated in the 2 terms in the line as DVC. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the university recently celebrated 10 years since award of charter. Within that period, the university made significant strides with respect to growth in infrastructure development and human resources. We have also worked with the neighboring community to develop accommodation for students. While the progress is appreciated, we have, over the last 3 years, witnessed a significant decline in capital development support. This has led to delay in completion of the university library, and by extension, stifled commencing additional projects as spelled out in the strategic plan. We will continue to lobby the government for additional funding, and where possible, use resources generated internally to develop infrastructure. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the council is committed to ensuring that we continue to engage competent and professional human resources to meet both administrative and academic needs. In doing so, we have made deliberate efforts to strike a balance in terms of ethnicity, gender, and disability. These efforts notwithstanding, we have experienced a challenge with staff retention, given the increasing competition in certain areas. We have now commenced the review of our scheme of service so as to ensure we remain competitive. We will not relent in our quest to build a premier institution of research and learning, so that we can also attract the best human resource in the industry. We are also very proud to report that we have maintained financial prudence, and we are one of the few universities that has managed to meet salary and statutory obligations without fail. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I conclude by expressing my appreciation to the government, the partners, and the sponsors for their continued support. I also thank members of the council who have worked with us and made very good proposals to guide the university. In a special way, I appreciate Mr. Felix Okach and Madam Susan Gitonga, whose terms of service ended on 3rd November